Continuing from where I left off with Sobek, we will now advance to the Mythic Age. Cows and Corpse Eater out doing their job over there. And we can now worship Nut. Nut's myth unit is the Sand Giant. The Sand Giant is a powerful siege myth unit that can also throw tornadoes of sand at enemies. These tornadoes of sand, similar to Vermilion Bird tornadoes, will do area of effect damage to units. This makes them quite effective against archers, since they can throw area of effect damage at archers, which with the low HP is very effective. Nut's technologies are Cloak of Night, which causes your heroes to gain more pierce armor. Let's look at the Pharaoh. We can see that's an additional 17% pierce armor, which is significant. Nut also has Shu's Blessing, which causes the camel caravans to move and train more quickly, similar to another coinage. And Embracive Geb, which causes your buildings to become stronger and lets them both be repaired and built faster. Perhaps Nut's main selling point is her somewhat unique god power. If you have some monuments up, you may use her god power to turn all of your monuments into warriors. Each monument still has its building stats, so as you can see, the monument that corresponds to villagers has only 967 HP, while the monument that corresponds to gods has 5,160. They do 50 crush damage and 30 hack damage a second. They are affected by building upgrades like Embracive Geb and Masons and Architects, so as you can see, they get up to 6,600 HP with good crush armor, as normally the crush armor is the same crush armor as monuments, making them extremely powerful siege units. They are still myth units, and most importantly, they gain the exact same favor over time as they did as normal monuments. You do not lose out on favor by training them. In addition, when one dies, you can now build the monument. They take up no population, and they are extremely tanky, very powerful units that can easily demolish every single building in an enemy's base. You basically need siege to take them down, because even if the hack armor isn't that high, it's still 30%. And especially if you don't have masons and architects, the crush armor being 5% means that they will take significant damage. In addition, they do count as buildings, so any anti-building damage will affect them as well. So royal guards, for example, are also a good option against the living monuments. All in all, though, that is Nut, and that is the end of Aten. Have a good one.